The simplest way to get lean and jacked is not by starving yourself or avoiding carbs or doing cardio. If you starve yourself, you're going to be miserable and your body's going to rebound back twice as hard to compensate. If you avoid carbs altogether, you're going to tank your testosterone levels. If you overdo it on cardio, you're going to spike your hunger and flood your body with cortisol, the stress hormone, which makes you anxious and bloated. The simplest way to get lean and jacked sustainably, enjoyably, without ever getting ravenously hungry, without ever getting the feeling of you're starving to fight hunger, without ever having a brutal day at work, then needing to change into running gear and go for a run you dread because you promised yourself you would do it and you don't want to not do it and feel like a quitter, or worse, waking up at 4 a.m. to torture yourself on an elliptical and spike your cortisol and forfeit precious sleep and skyrocket your appetite afterwards and stay up 2 extra hours restless in bed the night before because you're anxious for your cardio session 5 hours later the next morning. The simplest way to get lean and jacked is lifting weights and walking. Here's why. Your weight is determined by one simple metric: calories in versus calories out. If you burn more calories than you consume, you will lose weight. If you consume more calories than you burn, you will gain weight. Simple as that. To lose weight, you must burn calories, but not all forms of burning calories are equal, and cardio is the most inefficient form of burning calories of them all. Calories burned when your heart rate is elevated, cardio. Calories burned during anaerobic exercise, exercise performed without the presence of oxygen, meaning you cannot hold a normal conversation because you're huffing and puffing, deplete your glycogen storages at such a fast rate, it results in hunger cravings, which is a fancy way of explaining why after a week of running and eating salads on the weekend, you get unconsciously hungry and can eat 2 trays of penne vodka and 24 garlic knots and 3 pieces of chocolate cake and a family-sized bag of Reese's peanut butter cups. Walking burns calories at a linear rate without spiking your hunger. Walking is aerobic exercise, meaning exercise performed with the presence of oxygen. An aerobic exercise burns calories at a linear rate without skyrocketing your appetite. Cardio isn't bad, it isn't unhealthy, it's just a brutally inefficient way of trying to lose weight. The much better strategy is lifting weights and walking so that you're building muscle and burning fat without causing hunger cravings. The muscle mass not only looks great, yes, looking like Superman, and as a result having a wife way out of your league and a father-in-law that brags about you when he gets drunk is amazing. The muscle mass is also burning fat for you 24/7 because the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism moves. The faster your metabolism moves, the more fat your body burns on autopilot without you having to move to burn those calories, without you having to go out of your way to run or bike or move to burn the fat. If you like cardio, if you genuinely enjoy a run or boxing, or your crush is taking a high intensity interval training class and you want to impress her, or you and your wife love hitting Orange Theory together, it's fun quality time, you love the high and the mental clarity afterwards, freaking amazing, dude. Go for it, but only because you want to, for fun, not as a weight loss strategy. When David Goggins runs 100 miles and films videos of himself screaming at you for not waking up at 4 a.m., or that your girlfriend is going to leave you for a guy who ice plunges at a colder temperature than you, he's running for his mind. He's doing cardio to be able to look back and tell himself, I did something insane. He's not doing cardio to lose weight. He's not doing cardio to look better. The reason he's running 100 miles is for his mental toughness. It has nothing to do with weight loss or muscle building. He's not doing cardio for his physique. Whether your goal is to build lean muscle or lose body fat or both at the same time, all it is a math equation. To build lean muscle and lose body fat, you need to be burning more calories than you consume. You need a properly structured lifting plan that triggers muscle stimulus and hypertrophy. You need to be resistance training with your sets and reps properly sequenced such that your body is recruiting muscle fibers at an intense enough rate that it forces your body to produce testosterone and build muscle adaptations. You also need adequate protein. How much protein? 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight. If you want to weigh 200 pounds, eat 200 grams of protein every day. If you want to weigh 175 pounds, eat 175 grams of protein every day. Anything over 130 grams of protein is an astronomical amount of protein. If you're someone who wants to lose weight, you might be thinking, I want to lose weight. I need to be burning more calories than I consume. Why would eating a lot of protein be a good idea? Why would eating a lot of anything be a good idea? These are the 3 reasons why. 1, protein consumption lowers your body's level of the hunger hormone ghrelin. 2, protein consumption boosts your body's level of the fullness hormone leptin. Both these result in you feeling satiated. Both the increase in leptin and the decrease in ghrelin signal to your brain, I'm full, I'm good, I've had my fill of food, I'm legitimately not hungry, which is an amazing feeling. It's a wonderful feeling to not be thinking about food, to silence food noise, to not be antsy for your next meal or snack. You're good because protein is your anchor. 3, protein is the building block of muscle. And the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism moves. The faster your metabolism moves, the more fat your body burns. 24/7. When you're strength training on a dialed-in lifting program, you are a fat-burning, calorie-burning machine. It's freaking amazing.
What do you do? Do you run at all? Or
No, I don't do any cardio.
Is that how you get big?
Well, for me, it's just it's what works for me. I mean, everybody's body is different, you know, and some people weren't meant to carry a lot of body weight and a lot of muscle mass. And I got big hands, big wrists, big feet. So
look at that belt. You are the world champion.
John Cena might very well not be the look you're going for, which is totally fine. He's way too big. It's amazing, but the principle is what's important for you to remember. The more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism moves. The faster your metabolism moves, the more fat your body burns.
Right next door to Sharky's Pizza is Sharky's Bar is a pizza place that's just recently closed down called Zeppi's Pizza. And they had a gig. They had a gig where it was a deep dish pizza served on a nice silver tray. If you ate the whole pizza, you'd get the pizza for free, and they'd put your name on the wall. So I found this out, get my $50 cash, but I don't want to spend it on food, so I go over and crush a pizza. The guy's like, wow, that's crazy. Went back the next night, did it again. The guy's like, wow, that's crazy. Went back the next night, did it again. The guy was running out of pizza trays. He's like, dude, if you want a free slice, just...
A standard 12-slice pizza is 280 calories per slice times 12 slices for a total of 3,420 calories. The pizza described in the story seems like it was much larger than a standard pizza. Regardless, at a minimum, he was consuming 3,420 calories in one sitting, and he's jacked out of his mind, 9% body fat year-round. I am not suggesting you get as massive as John Cena or that you eat an entire pizza every night. It's the principles that are important for you to remember. The simplest way to get lean and jacked is by lifting weights and walking.